You know, I just wanna say you, if you got some information, this information was not submitted, for example, anywhere. You got gossiping, blah 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 blah. You did not ask questions when, what was done, during under what circumstances was done, and you assume something, and you made something not based on results, but based on blah 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 blah. So probably you are a person who is not a doctor, not a judge, not a blah 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 person, you know, because you are professional. You must understand situation. You must understand under what circumstances was done something, under like person under what stress she came or he came. It's about you destroy career, and you deserve it. Your career has been destroyed, and you deserve it, you know. And you know, I woke up today. I have a very nice tenant in my room, thank you. And I slept well, and I just was relaxed finally since December. And I woke up today at 6, and I was lying down, and I was thinking I could be finishing or already finished second year of Humber College supply chain, and in 2 more years I would be having a certificate, diploma of completing Humber College supply chain. Salary would be around $100,000 per year. Versus now, for example, I'm looking for for another job, because it's very difficult to work for small amount. If you're doing a good job, cleaning well, you tired after work. I am tired. I don't want anything. I just going to bed, taking shower, and going to bed, and I don't want anything. And versus in 2 years, I could find another job, could start it from 40,000-50,000 per year, and finish as a in warehouse manager, doing a good job for companies. And I would have $100,000, $96,000 or $98,000 per year, with benefits, with pension, and I would have a future for myself, and probably if for somebody else. And this was destroyed by person who had some interest, or who felt abused, or who felt whatever, you name it. And I feel, you know, I feel offended. I feel unsatisfied by Canadian government, how she's run, how you choosing people on some jobs, how you want to revenge because some jobs, because some information you choosing to provide, and some information you choosing to hide. You as a person, whoever you are, you choosing to see what you want to see, and you ignoring other facts. And you think you kind of better, and you think your kids, your family is fucking better than me, or probably my child if I had one. And you know, and if, for example, assuming you were replaced, you were born somewhere, and you were given a good life in Canada, you got education, you got everything, right? And you, during career, did a lot of good jobs, you really did. Versus, you could be thrown to Colombia, being homeless, or in Mexico, you know, and serving people on the street as a bitch, sucking dicks, and enjoying life. And I am asking, why you think you better than me? Do I look crazy? Like I have 3 diagnoses, at 3 attempts of diagnosis. 2 was not confirmed on purpose, done, and 2 I was trying to get rid of from 3 psychologists, but she said it's okay to have it. It's okay. Like what you can do, I cannot do anything. Test. I said test me, please test me, because I don't agree. It was situation highly. I got like I cannot talk about professionals too. Okay, professionals. So and I do not agree with this, you know. And to go and hire a private psychologist, for example, it's around $6,000, and they don't have this money because, you know, a cleaner is making more less than $3,000 a month after hard work, minus gas, minus cleaning supplies. It's not possible. So now I'm thinking, what you have done to many other people, and how you can sleep after. And you know, if you just imagine each of you, if you were me, just fucking put your ass in your car or somewhere else and sit 20 minutes imagining what, for example, I came through, how I handle stress, how I did not handle stress, how I was self-representative in the court, for example. I'm stupid, right? I was told, I was always suggested that I am stupid, no? And after I learned I cannot trust anybody. I really cannot trust anybody who were representing me earlier in many organizations. For example, there was a time in 2020 when I was really heavily depressed. I went to DBT therapy, and one of the providers of DBT therapy, she was so depressed. I wanted to hug her, you know, because I wanted to support her, because she was so depressed. I mean, she was so depressed, and she was merrily talking, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, even I am talking better, because I learned through the lives of when somebody is around, you have to, you know, you have to, when you're communicating with people, it's like most of the time I was able to handle and not complain on life. But you just put your fucking shoes in somebody else, and you are touching this diagnosis on like easily, and you don't want to be responsible for it. And System Canada cannot provide free psychologists so person could get rid from it, because what if this person will sue this fucking hospital or fucking specialist for touching diagnosis a person never had? And how many people, I'm not talking about myself, and I'm thinking how many people got suffered because your fucking ego did not survive, did not survive something, and you living your best. You coming home, you seeing your happy children, you seeing your husband cheated or not cheated, or wife, she's smiling, she's making breakfast for you, she and your kids is going somewhere and they are happy. And why I am Canadian fucking citizen is not happy? Could I be happier? I could. But what prevented? A jokes about us wasn't it true? If it was not true, then why you feel offended? Why you feel offended? If some person feel offended, they swore nothing was happening in their life, why would they feel offended? I'm talking about other people. I was talking to other people, and they were telling me stories. I just know some people randomly speaking with you and they telling you something, and I am thinking, in what way you Canadian citizen is better than me Canadian citizen? Because really were moments in my life when I wanted to take this Canadian citizen certificate and use in the washroom, because I don't feel to find a job, good luck. to study. Good luck, Oksana. You cannot study because there is circumstances. You going somewhere, you cannot finish college. And I would have, in 2 more years, my debt would be around $100,000. I would have a job. I would have a reputation. You destroy everything. Now I have only also $18,000. Not possible to find a job, maybe a cleaner again, but like I feel bad, like my skin and everything is really damaging my health. I want to survive. Why I want to survive? Because maybe one day another person will need me, because she will be destroyed or he will be destroyed, and they will ask, what would I do? Could you please help me, or at least give me advice? Probably my experience would be good for somebody.